So here's how to finally stop your dog pulling once and for all. There's a few steps. First, just teach them that you don't want them going too far in front. So, have a good grip on the lead. When they go too far in front, a little tug, turn and walk away. Head up, don't be waiting for the dog, keep walking. Once they've roughly caught back up, just turn around, don't do anything else for now. If they come on the wrong side, if you decide you want them on the left or the right, swap them over, keep going, keep walking. Give him some length of the lead, so you need to practice this in a place not like right next to a busy road. You need to practice this in a place where you have a bit more room and give them a bit more lead. Too far in front? Correct. Now the important part is to make sure that you are walking as close to normal with or without the dog. Good boy, buddy. So that you are making sure that if I didn't have the dog now, I'd basically be walking the same. I know I'm holding a lead, but that'd be the only difference. That'd be the only thing that is different. Everything else is basically the same. I'm not walking constantly staring at him. Nice, relax, he goes too far in front. There's a consequence for that, a correction. That's me marking it. That's me saying that's the bad thing. Then I go off. When he catches back up, good boy. I let him know I'm happy and I turn back around. Now, some of your dogs won't even look at you when they catch back up. They'll just fly past, don't worry about it, turn back around, keep going. After a while, they'll start paying attention to you. Too far in front, correct? So the important part about this is making sure that you actually do it as they go too far in front. If they get to the point where they're pulling, don't worry about it, not the end of the world. But we don't want to wait until they're pulling every single time if possible. We want them to start realising, as he's starting to get now, good lad, that this is the place to be. The important part is for him to start using his eyes to keep his eye on my legs rather than everything else in the world, to give him a job. Yes! And he's almost getting ready for step 2. So step 2 is making sure that now he starts to know that you're happy when he's there. We first needed to teach him not to pull, not to drag us down the road. And now we need to start teaching him actually also when you're there though, it's really good. So we have some treats ready in our treat pouch. Off I set. Every time he checks in, whenever possible, we're not robots, we can't do it perfectly every time. But every time he checks in, yes! Mark it with that yes. You can use any word you want. Just say it in a tone of voice that you don't normally use. Yes! Good. Yes! So now, anytime, yes! There he was smelling the ground, and then he brought his nose up. So I will reward that, as long as he brought it up and he looked at me like he did. Right now he's just looking at the hand. I'm not too interested in that. I want eye contact. Yes! So I got another bit of eye contact then. As long as you get that marker in, that yes, as soon as it happens, then if it takes a couple of seconds to get a treat, don't worry about it too much. Yes! Good. And remember this, if we went out for an hour walk, I want to be maximum 20 minutes of the hour walk wants to be like this, like really 10, 15 minutes. I know sometimes your walk may not allow that, you may have to do more because there may be a lot of roads and paths and stuff, but this is what you want. And then, to finish off, yes, pay him again. And what we want to do is keep his attention and go on then, buddy. Go on then. And now, reinforce that it's his time off again. Now, he doesn't know this at the minute right now, so I've just got to now completely ignore him. So then he's going to start to learn, go to the end of the lead, because nothing happens when he wanders now on free time, nothing's happening. But if he does this, yes! I didn't even need to call his name, then he looked on his own. I dropped the treat. There you go, mate, have another one. Good lad. So now he's learning everything. He's learning boundaries in heel. You stay there and you go at my pace. Not we get dragged around by you. And then in time off, and actually in heel, it's a nice place to be and you get rewarded when you check in on me. And you don't get rewarded when you check in on everything else. And then in time off, that was, yes, beautiful. What he did then was he did what I was trying to teach him now in time off, which is when you get to the end of the lead, you cannot dig in. And he got to the end of the lead and he went, I'm going to come your way. And that's what we want. Time off is time off. You can smell, you can wander, but you still can't drag me. And when you don't drag me, you get chicken. Perfect. Good boy, buddy. I'm going to say bye-bye to everybody. You're just going to look at me, aren't you, because of the chicken? This is how you fix pulling on the lead and also allow them to have time off and still not drag you.